Rebecca comes in to see Jack's body,
Yeah.
me and my mom read somewhere that you originally weren't supposed to stay in the room. Is that true? And if it is, what made you decide, hey, I'm just gonna...
What made me decide I want to play like the fucking worst prank on Mandy Moore? Mandy Moore is one of those talents that really, you know, she has such a grand imagination on her own, grand creative imagination on her own, that I'm sure she could have knocked that out of the park without me laying there. Mandy Moore and I have grown so close as friends and co-stars that I know is probably a deeper impact to see me on that table motionless than anything she could even create in her mind. Same goes for me to her. There are moments where, you know, I'll read something that Jack is going through and it hits me, but then when I'm with Mandy, oh man, it really breaks me up. So originally, yes, I was not supposed to be there. And then John Requa, Glenn Ficarra, who are two of our directing producers, and Yasu Tanita, our DP, our director of photography, so he's the guy in charge of camera and lights department. They said, hey, we want to, the shot is on Mandy, but in the reflection, you're going to be out of focus over here. Are you cool with that? I said, yeah, absolutely. Because I know that that will be something good that Mandy can play off of. And even in my stillness, I'm able to be a good scene partner for Mandy. So it wasn't planned, and then it was thought of, and Mandy had no idea I was going to be there. Like, I literally snuck in the fucking back door. Yeah, all day I was like playing cloak and dagger and like, oh shit. And like I knew she was gearing up for it, and I saw her right before she walked into set and I said, hey man, I'm gonna be here. I'm like, man, I said, I'm gonna be here in my trailer. You need anything? Just come grab me. If you don't want me around, I'll be scarce. I understand this is difficult, but I'm here for you. Really knowing that I was gonna be like laying there still and dead, so.
Thank you.
Of course. Hey. What's going on, girl?
Not much, how about you?
Defender, sure.
Well, first off, I wanted to tell you, my 12-year-old son does love those books. He's never listened to the audiobooks.
Oh man, he should, they're fun. I think.
Can you let him know, because he told me this morning he doesn't like you because you make me cry too hard?
Hey look man, if anybody made my mom cry, I'd fucking kill him.
My question was, did you actually write in Rory's book, or was it a prop that somebody made up for you? And if you did, what did you write?
Who's Rory? Dude, I love this like maniacal. You're holding your phone, waiting for an answer. Put your phone down. There you go. Yeah, put your phone down. Have an experience. Y'all, at times, put your phones down and let your eyes be the camera, please. No, seriously. I mean it. I mean, 10,000 phones just got put down. No, seriously, sometimes though, we gotta put our phones down just like take things in for your own lives, in your own eyes. I swear to God, you'll get to replay them at some point in your life, and you'll be grateful that you did. I don't know what you're talking about. I want you to recall something very specific, one tiny, tiny moment from 17 years ago. Can you do that?
Yes.
Well, you're better than me. Now, I also have like multiple personality disorder. I call them Jess, Jack, Peter, and then the other 30,000 guys that nobody even knows that I play. I swear to God, I don't even know what moment you're talking about.
You stole Rory's book and then you wrote notes and she got really mad at you.
When? Oh, that Gilmore Girls show! No, honestly, I have no idea what is put in that book. I think what did he take? How? He took Ginsburg. Wait, you tell me you don't know what he took, and I know what he took? Oh shit! Why are we having this conversation? Raise your hand if you know that he took How by Allen Ginsberg. Thank you. Okay, you get a C-. I'm kidding. Not really, I don't even know what I wrote, or if you wrote anything, or just Mariano. I know he had good hair and a leather jacket, so. What's up, John?
Hi, my name is Morgan.
Hi, Morgan. You got a powerful voice there, Morgan.
Thank you. I'm losing it a little after this weekend.
I'm losing it too. Don't worry about it.
So I definitely adore This Is Us, and there are so many valuable life lessons and takeaway throughout the show. So what's the most valuable lesson you've learned through your experience on the show?
The communication that can be created by art. Dude, she's writing it down. She went old school. Morgan, you're the best at communication. That can get inspired by art. Now all of a sudden I'm talking like I'm Michael Caine. If you want to speak like Michael Caine, you can only use 3 words. No, really, that is my favorite part about the show. You know, I can't tell you how many times people walk up to me and they tell me about, and this is everybody, this is anybody. I mean, from, you know, a 10-year-old to an 80-year-old, you know, every race, every socioeconomic, anything, like everybody will walk up and talk about This Is Us, and they all have a story, and their stories relate to our stories. So then I realized that the stories that we're telling are not too dissimilar to real stories, and that's amazing. And it sparks conversation, and oftentimes it doesn't. You know, you kind of hear that old adage, you know, standing around the water cooler. I was about to say the watering hole. Jeez, man, I sound like I'm like, you know, out on fucking safari. Watering hole. Zebras and tigers. Standing around the water cooler, you know, you kind of recap on whatever show was going on. This feels much bigger. So the impact that happens from these stories that we tell on our side, getting back to, now I'm talking really fast, sorry Morgan, but these stories that we tell on our side that get back to y'all, and you reflect on your own lives and it starts conversations, I think that's probably the best thing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Morgan. What's going on, bro?
Hey, I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca.
So it was kind of a thing from Gilmore Girls too, so if you don't remember, I kind of have a follow-up question.
Cool, we'll try.
Do you remember when Scott Patterson pushed you into the lake?
Yes.
So my question was just like, how many times did you have to do that? Or
Once. I'm not joking, no, seriously, we had like 17 changes, 17 full dress changes. I'm like, guys, you guys realize how long it takes me to get this hair pompadour? Only a minute. And they're like, okay, cool, but we're ready, prepared, hair dryers and heaters and all this stuff. And by the way, like the lake itself was like this deep. And I'm like, I hope I don't break my neck in there. So, yeah, so we did it once. And you guys also don't know this, but it looks like it's one continuous shot. It looks like Jess walks out of school, Luke intercepts and talks about the money from the Dozies thing at the grocery store, and then Jess crosses the street and they go into the thing. Dude, that was 2 different days. Yeah, there's a van that drives in front of us. Yeah, Hollywood magic. 2 different days. But it happened once. Did one take, they loved it, and we were like, great, we're out. Go, you know, move on to something else.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, we'll follow up. What's going on, bro? Morgan's friend.
Yes, I'm Jessie. Morgan and I are identical twins.
Did you know that there was a Morgan standing in my line right before you and Morgan gave up, like stood up to say hi?
That is... I heard that.
Who heard that?
Morgan.
Morgan heard that. Is the other Morgan here?
There are probably a lot of people named Morgan.
Only one in this room. Go ahead.
Well, my name's Jessie. I was just going to say I loved what you were saying about spreading joy and positivity and lifting people up. I think that's awesome. You specifically said earlier that a good idea is to have a go-to joke to share with someone if they're feeling down. So what is your go-to joke?
Not for child ears and not for children.
We're all adults for the most part.
No. This one's really fucking horrible. It gets a good laugh. Started off, it's basically about nuns dying, so.
Well, I'd love to hear it sometime. Thank you.
Cool. I'm not gonna tell it at my table, guys. It's way too long. Like you guys ever like hear about like I think it's called The Informants or The Informers or something. There's like this one joke that every comedian has in their back pocket.
Oh, the aristocrats.
Aristocrats. Thank you. See, I was way off. I don't even know that. I don't know what Jess wrote in his book, in her book, and I don't know about the aristocrats. What's going on?
Hi Milo, this is Julia.
Yeah, Julie, good to see you again.
Nice
How
to
are
see
you?
you again. I'm good.
I have a question also about Gilmore Girls. I know that in the show, Scott Patterson's Luke was your uncle, and did he, give you lots of good advice and